If you were just notified that you're being listed in California's Child Abuse Central Index, you need to hear this because what you do next could determine your future. In this video, I'll go over what the CACI is, how people get listed in the CACI, and what you need to know before it's too late. Hi, I'm Tate Lounsbury, a California lawyer who focuses entirely on defending clients whose names have been placed on the Child Abuse Central Index. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, helping people just like you fight back and clear their name. If you have questions that I don't answer in this video, please leave a comment and let me know. So what is the Child Abuse Central Index? The Child Abuse Central Index, or as I call it, the CACI, C-A-C-I, is a statewide database of people who have committed child abuse or child neglect. It is not a criminal record, but it can ruin your life even still. When the database was first created decades ago, it was intended originally to be accessible only by law enforcement agencies. However, over the years, the California legislature has continued to expand the list of people who had access to see whose names are listed in the CACI. In fact, now, there are some employers and some agencies who are required to check the CACI when they do a background check for any potential hires or even current employees. Now, how do you get listed on the CACI? When a CPS investigator conducts an investigation, they will conclude the investigation by determining whether or not the allegation is substantiated, unfounded, or inconclusive. They'll make this determination whether or not there was a criminal case or criminal trial or you've been arrested. They make the call. The social worker makes the call. A substantiated allegation is one in which the social worker believes that the allegation is more likely to be true than not, that you committed child abuse or child neglect. So the social worker makes that determination. Now, every social worker has a supervisor. Normally, the social worker and the supervisor are going to get together and make the decision together on whether or not they should substantiate. Sometimes the decision is passed on to higher ups. There will be managers, and sometimes they go to county council and they get advice. Ultimately, in order for you to be put on the CACI, they have to decide that they think it is more likely that you committed child abuse or child neglect. Now, why is this serious? It's serious because being listed on the Child Abuse Central Index can prevent you from continuing your employment, from having custody of your kids. It could cost you your job. It could affect whether or not you're going to be able to volunteer in schools, in your kids' sports teams. It could also prevent you from being able to foster or adopt. Even if you want to foster or adopt a child who is your own blood relative, even your own grandchildren. Now, what rights do you have? You can request a grievance hearing, but hopefully you saw this in the letter that you got. Your time is very limited. You need to make sure that you act quickly to safeguard your rights. If you wait too long to answer, or if you respond incorrectly or improperly, inappropriately, it could cause some serious damages in your life and in your CACI grievance. Now, you do have a right to see the evidence against you, the evidence that the county intends to present against you in the hearing, and you will also have a right to present your own evidence. You can even present witnesses to testify in your defense. But how can a CACI lawyer help? Well, in these hearings are, I would say, legal minefields. These are really minefields. A skilled CACI lawyer, someone who knows administrative law, someone who knows how the CPS social workers think, their strategies, a lawyer who knows the right strategies to use to fight against the CPS strategies, that can all be incredibly helpful for you. And it can dramatically increase your odds of winning your case. Without a lawyer, CPS will very likely railroad you. Now, they will be very polite. They will treat you very kindly. They'll smile to your face. They will make you feel like you are being heard. They'll make you feel like they understand. They'll make you feel comfortable that you can handle this on your own and that you actually have a chance at winning and getting off the CACI. And then at the very end, they will stab you in the back and you will be surprised, like, oh my gosh, I thought this was going so well. Why did I lose? That's just how it works. It is in their interest to make you feel comfortable with the process so that you don't fight too hard. An experienced CACI lawyer knows this, and an experienced CACI lawyer will be able to defend your rights, defend your interests, and make sure that you are not railroaded. If this video helped you understand what you're up against, subscribe so you can get notified of new videos that will help you understand the CACI process. And if you're wondering what happens next, what happens at the grievance hearing, how do you prepare for the grievance hearing, check out our other videos where I break it all down.